abortions.
L.A.
Dark.
L.A. abortions.
Dude.
Girls bragging about it. I think that's when I started for me, was when I saw the demonic, the girls bragging. The girls bragging about abortions are nuts. Like, I love my abortion. That was when I was like, all right, this is fucking bananas.
I think that's the worst thing you can do.
It's dark.
I don't think there's any. I don't know if there's anything worse you can do than kill a baby.
I think it's pretty dark. I think it is the darkest thing, and it's a religious sacrifice that people don't know they're participating in. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
I fully agree with you on that. Mm-hmm. It's a sacrifice to the devil.
Yeah, 100%. It's the Moloch that, because if they were killing virgins up there or killing babies up in the pyramid, then people would have a problem with it now. Not in a few years, but now. They had to switch it over to wars that go on forever. They get the women to choose to do abortions and all this stuff.
In terms of quantity, like you think about the Mayans.
Yep. Surpassed.
You know what's fucked up? The cannibalism with like Samoans and stuff. You know that Haka war dance stuff they do?
I do know exactly what you're talking about.
You ever wonder why it's so freaky and fucked up and seems so unnatural and shouldn't be a part of society?
Absolutely.
And that should be totally banned from existence, Haka shit?
Yeah.
It's because those people, they would like... Can you type in Maori cannibalism?
Those are the guys that were like cooking babies, making stews, doing cannibalism.
They would just stuff. The women would just put their finger in the soft spot of the baby's head to kill it.
It's like that's an old slave trick back in the plantation.
Really?
Yeah.
Putting the soft spot?
Yeah, like a sewing needle through the soft spot was a little classic slave trick. I used a few times.
That's all I need to see. Yes, the Maori practice cannibalism.
That
lets
That's bad. That means it's bad.
Those British. This is amazing, man. The myth and reality of Maori, and it's fantastic. It's such a verbal little verbal flip. Mm-hmm. You know, the principle of judo and jujitsu, mm-hmm. to use your opponent's energy against them.
Yeah,
that's step one in the wordplay stuff. Mm-hmm. If I just say to you, the myth and reality of Maori cannibalism, I'm not totally saying it's a lie. I put the reality in there. Mm-hmm. I put the reality in the title, but also flip you on your head the myth and reality. You're already primed with word 2, mm-hmm. with the first significant word in the title. You're primed that you're about to have. It's not real. The mm-hmm. Maori cannibalism is not real. The myth and reality. You can totally ignore the reality. The myth and reality of why gay sex is good. You're already, it doesn't matter what the reality is, the myth, you know that...
It's like a sales pitch. It's a car sales
It's a sales pitch. The myth and reality of why this Nissan Pathfinder...
is so good.
It's just mind tricks. Mind tricks.
But it's amazing. It's like fascinating when you're trained to see that. You see it everywhere. And the thing is, like British explorers, the guys that left civilization to bring Christianity to the world and for the honor of their country, for their king, for God, mm-hmm. leave the cradle of civilization to go to some fucking backwards ass island where people will just stab you right away.
Boiling babies.
These men, I don't know anything about them. I haven't read any books. I know they weren't liars. I know they weren't fucking liars. Okay?
You're talking about like
if you're going on a ship with the hardest men of the time, probably criminals. Mm-hmm. Who's the crew on a ship?
Super.
Probably not people you want. Yeah. Probably not guys you want to be on a ship.
Not it's,
who are the worst contractors you've worked with? Right.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they had to whip people on these fucking mm-hmm. ships, man. Not slaves, the crew. The British guys, why you'd have to whip a white man to keep control over probably the rowdiest guys you can imagine. Mm-hmm. Probably the worst guy. So the captain of these ships, the explorers, the people that went, they left their wives, they left London, they left civilization,
Portugal,
Italy, they left civilization, got on a fucking like. This is the size of the quarters where you can relax is this room. Mm-hmm. Okay. They left for this to be on ships with the worst, rowdiest, white guys
Mhm.
possible. Hard hands, drunks. You have to whip their asses. You have to like physically beat them to keep them in line, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Battered by sun, lost in the middle of the fucking ocean, etc. To go to some island. Have you been to Bermuda?
No.
You've been to Jamaica? Have you been to an island?
No.
They fucking suck, man.
Yeah. No, islands
even
suck.
even the resort ones. Like I've been to Bermuda as when I was a kid. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, they all suck. Islands suck.
And if you didn't have a hotel and air conditioning to retreat to, it's like hell.
You'd have to resort to prostitution in the day.
These beautiful pictures, these places without hotels, they are hell.
Yeah, no,
it's hell on earth.
Yeah.
So the guys that did this voluntarily, I don't know anything about them. I haven't seen any documentaries. I don't know what this is about.
Mhm.
I know they're not liars. So when they tell you that the deepest heart of Africa is living hell,
Yep. Colonel Kurtz taught us that.
is hell.
Yeah.
That these islands and these people that they're killing, it's not fake. The firsthand accounts of British explorers, I haven't read them. I don't know what they say. They're not lies though. So this like
I had a coconut drink.
this modern like it actually is not that bad. Natives are actually cool. Nah.
Maybe by hell standards, maybe. What the fuck?
Maybe by hell. Fuck. You said something so funny. You said the jet blue.
Jet retard.
Did you write that down?
Of course I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to remember more of what I had to remember, but I did remember that. And the gas chamber. We made him a little gas chamber. Those are the two that I had to remember.
Chuck says stuff, and I know it's off the cuff and brand new, and that he's got to. I try to remember it to tell him to remember it, but the things that he says are so funny. Oh man!
Is this guy? Yeah, this guy got eaten right
Fucking retard.
Yeah.
This
Little gay guy.
Face.
It's like the last
Get
island
eaten?
that's not
Yeah, they're just getting their butts
inhabited
chewed.
or whatever.
Literally.
These articles, these people that want to tell you that life's all rosy, that everybody's equal and everybody's got your best interest at heart. This is where if the rubber actually does meet the road, if for whatever reason you can't be coddled at your university and you have to see what it really is, that's what happens to you. You get a fucking arrow in the head.
Yeah. Like a barbecue from Haiti.
Yeah, you get barbecued.
The guy, the
guy.
Yeah,
guy
Mr. The barbecue
Mr.
dude.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
They call me Mr. Barbecue.
They should make him you know what would be the funniest thing is give him a record contract
Hell yeah.
for $3 million.
Let's go.
That's the best joke in the world.
That is the best joke in the world.
Think he
give you
made good
$3
music?
million- No, it doesn't matter what he would come up with the gayest shit ever and be like, you'd have to send him you'd have to go down there in like a fucking a killdozer, like a killdozer record producing studio.
Yep.
Give him $3 million and be like, all right, Mr. Barbecue, you're gonna make like, me really want time, made out of bomb, and then like make him do whatever island fucking
A mobile armored record studio.
to give.
I bet the record would be fire too.
Yeah, it would be so good.
This is the last link you sent.
Yeah, this is just a long. This is like where you ever hear like, you guys don't believe in otherworld Illuminati stuff, right?
I mean, I believe in the cabal. I don't know if they
Yeah,
call themselves. I
cabal.
don't know what they call themselves.
Well, they say there's like a split, right? And like, it's like
I mean, competing factions over the
competing
years.
factions
Yeah.
that say like the Italians, like the Italians, like the Orsinis and the.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of families. Sam Tripoli's got like the guys.
Yep.
He's got like the same one. I think Sam Tripoli and Kurt knows. I don't know if he's big on the Illuminati as much as he is on like the religious aspect. I don't I don't know what Kurt's. You're into the same stuff that Kurt's into.
Yeah, he knows a lot. It's crazy to get down with that stuff.
I think Sam Tripoli's into the same.
Yep.
The Santos Bonacci guy's the guy, but I don't know how he's alive. If he's like still, that's
If you know their names, then they're not part of anything.
yeah,
Like the people that would really be a risk to lose, they wouldn't have a name. You wouldn't be able to identify or find them.
right.
Just generally speaking.
That's why I like
how
the Italian stuff because you don't know these guys. You've never heard these names out in public.
Mhm.
These are not England. They're like always like Grey Pope, Orsini,
Yeah.
shit like that.
It's like Vatican London or DC or something
yeah,
like
big
that.
big Vatican, big London, old French names like France. What's that one?
The Merovingians or something.
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
From the Matrix.
yeah, right. Yeah, they're fucking. No, it's
The Bubbas.
The Bubbas,
the
yeah.
Boulay
the
Society.
Boulay. It's just the blacks. But yeah, I don't know. It's just basically saying like these are the people that say like Trump standing in front of a flag without laurels on it. So it's
it's not maritime law because it doesn't have the gold.
Right,
the gold
that
border.
that kind of shit. So they're saying
Admiralty law. Yeah.
coup d'etats are going on as as we speak.
Yeah. There's tribunals executing all of the baby rapers.
Yes.
I bet.
Like the Diddy stuff, which we haven't even talked about.
We replaced Diddy with a clone because it would get people too fired up if we told them we executed, people like that.
It would get people too fired up.
Yeah. Oh no, it would collapse the world. So we actually we executed him in a military tribunal, QAnon underground military tribunal, and we got an actor out there just so people don't lose their minds. Are you fucking kidding me, man? There's billionaires that are going to jail.
What was the Democrat version of QAnon? There was one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
that sounds fun.
True Eagle or something.
Ooh, that's exciting.
It didn't take off. I just saw like a few Facebook posts, but there was like something. There was
Imagine
some parallel.
Cooking that up.
It's awesome.
It's so crazy.
I doubt it would even be Googleable. But it was really funny. It was really fun to see.
Can only imagine what conspiracies were in there.
BlueAnon.
Stuff was crazy. The WGJY to JW, like the whatever the fuck that QAnon signal thing was.
Where we go one, we go all.
Unfucking believable. Seeing that shit for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
The second Trump is in office, people are like, yeah, QAnon, the governor or whatever, General McChrystal, Pence is trying to get him out of there. There's a coup. And WJU2S, we're in this together.
WJU2S.
Like whatever that means.
That's what it should be called.
And all while everyone's talking about that, he's just banning bump stocks, doing all different kinds of stuff.